Thank you, Your Excellency, Mr. Elias Mahozi, our SADC Executive Secretariat, for the floor. Honorable Stanley Kakubo, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Zambia and incoming chairperson of the Ministerial Committee of the SADC organ. Honorable Dr. Nandi-Ndaitwah, Minister of International Relations and Cooperation of the Republic of South Africa and the outgoing chairperson of the Ministerial Committee of the SADC organ, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers, I sincerely stand on the protocol established by our Director of Ceremonies as well as our Executive Secretary, who were very comprehensive in recognizing all of us, and I sincerely recognize all of you. Today is only 2 days after we celebrated the International Women's Day, and I believe it's in order that I want to wish you all a belated Happy International Women's Day. And while I'm doing so, I would like us all to pause and reflect on the contribution of women to the international peace and security. More particularly, that we know that 23 years ago, the United Nations Security Council passed a resolution 1325 on women and peace that calls for the full participation of women in the peace process at all levels. Director of Ceremonies, this therefore reminds us that as we are considering peace and security in our region, we should not forget the importance of this resolution and to what extent it will contribute to the maintenance of peace. Particularly that all member states are required to have an action plan that will enable us to ensure that women participate in the peace process in our countries and in our region. Peace is of particular importance to every region, including SADC. As you rightly said, Executive Secretary, our extraordinary meeting today is convened in order to prepare for the Council of Ministers, which is expected to take place in the course of this month. And particularly, we are given two agenda items that we have to consider in order to find a way on how they can be handled in the best interest of peace and security in our region. Yes, today's meeting, we are here to review the work of SAMIM, particularly its different structures and with reference to the regional coordination mechanism, considering how much work has been done thus far and what remains to be done. I'm sure with all the preparation that has been put in, we'll be able to come up with a recommendation that will be submitted to the Council of Ministers. Secondly, we are also interested with the responsibility to consider the most appropriate way we can remember and recognize men and women in uniform who are doing a responsibility on behalf of all of us as citizens of the region. In particular, should they lose their lives or some of their limbs while on line of duty, what will be the responsibility of the region of the people of this great region. It's also my hope, Director of Ceremony, that we'll be able to address this issue effectively. Honorable Ministers, our collective efforts are geared towards ensuring that SADC remains a stable, safe, and secure regional economic community in order for us to develop aspiration and articulate, as articulated in the SADC Vision 2050 and its Regional Indicative Strategic Development Plan 2020-2030 for it to be realized, which by implication will also enable SADC to contribute to the realization of Africa Agenda 2063. Before I conclude, I would like to congratulate our colleague, Dr. Nandi-Ndaitwah, for your retention as the Minister of International Relations and Cooperation of the Republic of South Africa, and we continue to benefit from your rich experience in the field of international relations and many others. Director of Ceremonies, Honorable Ministers, having said that, I therefore wish all of us fruitful deliberation, and I declare the extraordinary MCO meeting officially opened. I thank you. Asanteni sana.